There are loads of insanely beautiful mansions with hidden features inside. Most of these are owned by celebrities or even billionaires who love the most extravagant of things. Today, we're going to be talking about insane mansions that you gotta just see to believe. Whether it's because of their size or the features inside, you're going to want to see these mansions. Before we get into the video though, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on anything we post. Number 1. Lady Gaga's Malibu home. Why not start the list with one of the biggest names in Hollywood? Lady Gaga is super eccentric, so we wouldn't expect anything less from her mansion. She purchased her home in 2014 for $24 million. The house has 6 acres of land surrounding it and features 2 walk-in closets, a pool, a gym, and even a wine cellar. But that's not all. The house also has its own 2-lane bowling alley and a stable for 8 horses, so ample space really. And if you wanted to stay there, the house has a guest cottage and a 3-car garage. So don't worry, you won't actually have to stay in the house. Number 2, Taylor Swift's Rhode Island mansion. This 11,000 square foot waterfront mansion is located in Rhode Island and was purchased in 2013 for $17.7 million, which, by the way, she paid for in cash. Because of the amount of space, Swift often has parties here featuring other celebrity friends like Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid. The mansion was built in 1930 and contains 8 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and a large pool in the back where she reportedly hosted a 4th of July party a few years ago. It's also right on the shore, so it must be absolutely stunning for morning walks. Number 3, Up-Down Court. The name of this English mansion might be a bit strange, but we promise it's totally worth it. The property was last sold in 2011 for $43 million. The house has a heated marble driveway, in case you get cold, and 2 indoor swimming pools. Oh, and there's 3 outdoor swimming pools as well. It also has a squash court, 2 escape tunnels, and a panic room. So if the apocalypse hits, you know where you want to be. Number 4, Richard Dere's Indiana mansion. Richard Dere, founder of King Richard Cigars, put his Indiana home up for sale in 2012. At the time, it was the largest home in Indiana at 23,000 square feet, and Dere had sold it because he and his wife were moving to Miami. The house screams lavish and extravagant, with 2 marble staircases as you walk in and granite pillars. The house also has a jester-themed dining room with fake medieval weapons and black and gold urinals. However, the basement is probably the most interesting part of the whole house. It's modeled after Chicago's Rush Street nightclubs and includes neon lights and gaming tables. Who needs a night out when you literally have a bar in your basement? Oh, and if that's not your scene, there's even a Death Star-themed bar on the other side of the basement with a life-size Darth Vader mannequin and R2-D2 pinball machine. The house was priced at $5.5 million, which is a small price to pay for some really unique features. Number 5, the Long Island Gatsby mansion. We all know that the Great Gatsby is a made-up plot, but this Long Island mansion was originally purchased for $15 million, then sold 2 years later for $100 million, after going through renovations to make it look like the mansion in the novel The Great Gatsby. The mansion has a total of 60,000 square feet of living space, as well as 35 bathrooms. Yeah, you heard that right. But oddly enough, there's only 13 bedrooms. At least you'll never have to wait to go to the bathroom. The house also has several swimming pools, a bowling alley, casino, shooting range, and wine vault, meaning that you can never grow bored in this house. Number 6, Hollow Ranch. This ranch is crazy if you owned it. You would never have to leave it ever again. Seriously, the ranch was purchased for $46 million in 2012 by hedge fund billionaire John Paulson from a Saudi prince. The house is located in Aspen, Colorado, and has 56,000 square feet of living space and also boasts 15 bedrooms, 16 gold-decorated bathrooms, its own hair salon, and barbershop. But that is not even the most insane part. The mansion itself is the only one in the world to have its own wastewater treatment plant and gas pumps, so there's also a petrol system on the property. Oh, and the mansion also has its own private cross-country ski trails, you know, just in case you get bored. Number 7, Hacienda della Plaza in Los Angeles. This 51,000 square foot mansion contains beautiful marble ballrooms that doubles as a tennis court, 9 bedrooms, and even a spa. It also contains over 20 bathrooms, 4 full-size kitchens, and an olive pressing facility, so that way you can make your own olive oil. The current owner of this property is a shrimp importer John C. Blazevich, and the most unique thing about this mansion is that the 2/3 of it is actually underground. This is due to the fact that zoning restrictions prohibited 2 stories in the area, so instead, he dug deep. That's where his marble ballrooms and spa are, so just a heads up. Number 8, Madonna's Lisbon mansion. Madonna, just like Lady Gaga, is known for loving extravagant things, so what else should we expect from this gorgeous $6 million home? If you ask me, it's a steal compared to the others on this list. The home contains 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a guest house, and even a cottage for housekeepers and homekeepers. The mansion is an 18th century palace conversion, and it boasts high ceilings and large bathtubs. Seems like a really lavish thing, but hey, it's a beautiful home nonetheless. She currently lives there with her 6 children. Number 6, Wentworth Woodhouse. This house looks more like an English palace that you would expect on holiday, and not so much a residential home. This palace was actually the inspiration for Pemberley in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and was sold in 2014 for $11 million, which is a bargain because it cost well over $100 million in repairs. The place has 5 miles of hallway altogether, is double the size of Buckingham Palace, and has, brace yourselves, 365 rooms. So if you don't like the room you're staying in, you have plenty to choose from. Number 10, the Manor. This Californian mansion is currently owned by Petra Stunt, the daughter of Bernie Ecclestone, the man in charge of Formula One racing, but was originally built for Aaron Spelling, television legend in the 1980s. This home has so many incredible features: over 120 rooms, a bowling alley, a library, and a kitchen that can cook for nearly 1,000 people. I hope that they have a lot of plates. The house also has a full-sized bar and quarters for all the staff because I'm assuming they're gonna need a lot of people to help with the upkeep of this house. Number 11, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah calls her California home the Promised Land after Martin Luther King's quote about a promised land the day before his death. The house is situated in Monticello, California, and Oprah apparently paid $52 million for it. She calls this house her home, even though she owns multiple houses. The property has 14 bathrooms, a guest house, a pool, tennis courts, 2 theaters, and a man-made lake, so lots of entertainment for guests then. Number 12, Mansion de Almit, Palm Beach. This estate was originally purchased in 2008 for $100 million by Russian businessman Dmitry Rybolovlev and was originally owned by Donald Trump. This mansion is super extravagant, with many gold and diamond fixtures throughout, and even a large garage that can hold up to 50 cars. The house also contains many pools and is situated right near the ocean, so this house would be perfect in the summer and in the winter, so let's be real. Number 13, Bill Gates. Bill Gates' estate is just outside of Seattle, Washington, and is called Xanadu 2.0. The house was originally built to the landscape, which is supposed to help regulate its temperature. The house also has its own pool, 6 kitchens, 24 bathrooms, and a library. Oh, and his guests can control the temperature of every room they go into. Pretty cool heating system. Gates originally bought the house for $120 million. Number 14, Antelia. Antelia is a large mega mansion in Mumbai, India, owned by Mukesh Ambani, the House of Resilience Industries LDT, known as India's most valuable company. The house was designed at an American firm and it's estimated to be worth $1 billion. Yeah, you heard that right. That's one with a big B billion. Antelia was completed in 2010 and has 27 floors, which all feature different designs and materials. There are multiple gardens in this house, and it even comes with various pools, spas, and yoga studios. There's also a level with a movie theater and many levels for entertaining guests. Talk about extravagant. Number 15, Hearst Castle, California. This castle is actually a historical landmark of the state and was open to tours until mid-March 2020. It was originally built by William Randolph Hearst, an American newspaper entrepreneur. The castle was built between 1919 and 1947, and a separate mansion was built nearby in which Hearst lived in his old age. The mansion has over 20 bedrooms and 30 bathrooms, as well as a large swimming pool, and was on the market in 2015 for $135 million. But what makes this mansion so popular? Well, it's the mansion from The Godfather. Of course, it must be pretty lavish to be able to make it into a classic movie like this one. So that concludes our list of the most insane mansions that you gotta see to believe. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.